Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Chrono Cross walkthrough. We are in the bottom of the Viper Manor. Obviously went through the sewers here to get to Lady Riddle, or Riddell. I'm not sure actually how to say her name right. I'm gonna go with Riddle. I guess that's the way I've always said her name, so why don't we stick with that? All right, so Orcha here is in his crazy mode. I'm gonna call it his crazy mode, which I don't know. I don't know how frightening it really is, but he does have some pretty good one-liners here, I think, in a minute. Here we go. Mwah-cha-cha-cha. Okay. Did you go interfering with my cooking? Make a fine ingredient to my soup. Let's get cooking. That was pretty good. I'm gonna be honest. It was a pretty good line. Alright. Anyways. Orcha here, not too bad. Trying to remember if he's red innate or if he's black innate here, and I missed it. I gotta get him targeted again. Alright, let's get Sprig doppelganged. Gonna go with the good old-fashioned White Knight. Which again, I love the spelling of that. It's kinda like a white as in like a ghost, right? Hopefully I'm saying that right. Anyways, alright. Oh, and I missed it again. I think he's a red innate. And I believe Orcha is red as well. I don't think he changes when he, changes in his crazy mode. Let's see if I can get, there it is. Yep, he's red. Okay, that's what I thought. So obviously I'm going with my normal setups here, just the old buff up links with the eagle eye, and I feel like I must have put strengthen on as well because he's hitting extremely hard. Oh no, maybe I don't. Okay, no, I missed it. To be honest, now this wasn't really needed. The White Knight, once he gets to, I think it's tier 8 on his elements there, he can use an ability. I think it's called Rage. And I think that is a party strength buff. So, to be honest, I could have went with that instead of buffing everybody separately. However, I guess I did get a nice boost of damage by kind of going this route instead. So, yeah, I guess it ended up a-okay. Alright, so let's see here if I actually end up using any elements. There it is, Rage. Yep, increases physical attack power, and again, that's for everybody. Sadness Wave does the opposite, but it debuffs the enemy's strength. Now, I don't really know how useful that is. I would say that by the time that's even really useful in combat, you've got probably one of your targets down already, because obviously the White Knight needs to, or Sprig would need to doppelgang. And then also you'd have to get up to, tier 8. So I don't know how useful that really is, but I suppose there's a couple of, battles here and there that it could become useful, but all right, so we've already got him sagging. He's not going to be living much longer. He has just been pounded this entire time by some really powerful attacks from Surge and the White Knight. Alright, let's get Eagle Eye back on Lynx. It obviously wore off. Alright, so let's... Boom! Okay, those guys are just hitting so hard. Oh! White Knight down. This goes with my, I think I said it, I don't remember which video that was, but I think literally every boss fight I brought Sprig to, she died at least once. And oftentimes it was twice. But Man, you just, ugh, she's so good right now. She's still so good. Hits so hard. Boom! And that's that. Like I said, hits so hard. All right. Excuse me. All right, so what do we get there? 28th star, not too bad. Got our, got a lot of stats there and a gold pendant as our reward. I don't remember what the gold pendant does. I want to say that that's, I'm going to take a stab and just say magic defense boost. Not something that I ever really equipped. I needed more discipline, aka I lack discipline. Alright, so I think, yep, alright, Orcha joins your party. Boom! So now we've got a cook. We're pretty much set now. I hope he makes fried chicken because I love it. Alright. So, obviously, rescued Riddle here, and also got Orcha. Please distract the soldiers while we... Oh, that's right. We actually can't leave yet. I forgot about this. And actually, I think we've got... Well, actually, I don't know how many boss fights this ends up being back-to-back, but... just keep in mind that you're not actually able... Once you basically walk into the interrogation room, you know, to fight Orcha there, you are stuck with those 3 characters. Which I probably should have brought up a little bit earlier, but not bad. Anyways, we're blocked off here. We're completely surrounded. Okay, it's not a good idea to leave right now. I think I checked all of my options, yeah, and then, okay, so here, you'll see, I think I've got at least 2 fights here where I just fight these officers, and then I took a little cut, in my video, just because I wanted to get, you know, all of my stat bonuses before I fought the next boss. I went a little overboard, I guess you could say. And the real problem, though, or the thing that annoyed me the most about this little area here is that there's no way to even get to a save point. So you can't swap any of your characters in and out. So, you know, is it that big of a deal? No, but that also means that your other, you know, potential character, the other characters that you have right now won't be able to get in any, you know, additional stat points, I suppose, in between these stars. Now, obviously, Lynx, Harl, and Sprig, they're going to be able to, because these battles are actually endless here, you can keep fighting these soldiers as long as you keep trying to go downstairs. But, you know, so basically these 3 characters are the only ones that are going to actually be able to max out on stats for the time being, and which, again, is a little annoying in my opinion. I really dislike that they put certain boss battles back to back, but hey, you know what? We just got a deal. So this is the parlor. I don't believe we've got the parlor key quite yet. I could be wrong. Let me check here. Oh, I do have it. Okay. What? I just used the key. Let me in. I guess I can't use the parlor key right now. It's so lame. Alright, so this I believe will end up being the second and last battle before I take my little cut. Again, I didn't really feel like it was all that useful to just keep the footage rolling as I fought these guys over and over, because I did, you know, I don't know, probably 5-6 battles at least. Knowing me, it was actually probably quite a bit more than that. I tend to just keep fighting and fighting and fighting. I usually get distracted. I'll be watching a movie or something, and I'll look back. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I've been here for a little while. We're good to go now. This playthrough ended up being super long. I think when I completed the game, I had like 100 hours on the timer or something like that. It was just ridiculous. Now, granted, yeah, a lot of that was just downtime where I wasn't actually doing anything. But But yeah, should give you a little bit of idea. Alright. Oh, okay. It looks like I do have at least one more fight here. Yeah, just one more. And then I'll make the cut, and hopefully that will be it as far as these garbage battles. I think I'm gonna run over to the other side as well, though. So we'll see if that ends up, or if I end up having footage of more combat over on that side as well. But I did try to run down the other set of stairs as well, just to, you know, attempt to make it to a save point or something. But again, you know, no save points accessible at this point, unfortunately. But that's all right. We'll be okay. We'll deal. As soul crushing as it may be. Okay. Boom, boom. Eat it, eat it. Get some, get some. Alright. Another one bites the dust. Let's see. Man, these things gotta give you a ton of... really? Aqua Ball? I think that's the tier 1 blue element. How lame is that? And then I noticed too, unfortunately, they take the statue out, so you can't like rotate it and, you know, make it the wrong combination so that you could fall downstairs. So they really go out of their way to block you off here. All right, so here's my cut. I didn't want to have to show you guys that last battle there. So just took a little cut, no big deal. Didn't miss anything. Ran back out there, finished that battle up, and ran back out to the hallway. And here we've got all kinds of soldiers. Where might you be off to, Sir Lynx? Oh, you know, we're just going for a walk. It's not a big deal. I think we got a little lost. Thought this place was a museum. Apparently it's a soldier factory. Boy, this guy looks different in the middle. Yeah, he looks like a captain or something like that. I'm not sure if I made sure I was getting the, or if these guys are even eligible to be doppelganged or not, but if they are, I would suggest getting some last hits with Sprig. I'm actually not going to check the doppelgang guide to even see if these guys are, you know, eligible doppelgangs or not. Oh, miss, no, don't miss. Come on, buddy. Oh, wow. I murked that guy hard. Whoops. I think I actually did want to try to get that as a doppelgang, but I guess that won't be happening now. I'm not, unfortunately, actually, I'm not sure if these guys can be fought, like these formations and these specific enemies, if they can even be fought at the bend of time. So, you know what? Ugh. Now I really want to check and see if these guys are on the doppelgang list or not. So I'm going to, because I want to have that information here. Doppelgang. So let's check. There we go. List. Doop doop. Where are we at? All right, so we're fighting a Grobik, which again, cyborg spelled backwards. Don't really know why they decided to spell it backwards, but it's cute anyway, I guess. Alright, so what are these guys called? The Pori something or others. Yeah, okay, so the private and the sergeant can both be doppelganged. That's actually what I thought. So if you can, you know, try to get those guys onto the list if you want them. I'm not really sure, you know, if they're good or not. Again, I'm so lame. Or monochromatic. Since I only typically doppelgang the White Knight once I get him. Grobik here, I don't know, not too difficult of a fight. It really helps. Obviously, I've got 2 black innate characters here, and then now I've transformed Sprig into the White Knight as well, so really not concerned about taking too much damage from this guy. That's not to say that he can't deal out or dish out decent damage. It's just, well, black innate versus black innate. I don't expect real big numbers to be flying in here, but we'll see. I could be wrong. And here so here's the other thing too. I always say that, you know, I'm so terrible here about having Sprig die in almost every battle, and part of that's because look at now, I've just gone through. Oh, am I actually going to heal? I'm gonna eat my words right here and heal the White Knight. Yeah, I was going to. I assumed I was just going to keep dealing out the damage and just neglecting Sprig, but not the case. This time I actually surprised myself. Alright, and here's the turd cutter. I mean hair cutter, my bad. I don't know why I call it that, but I think it sounds cooler. Turd, kind of like Turd Ferguson. It's a funny name. Okay. Just inappropriate and unnecessary. That basically sums me up in 2 words. Wow. Anyways. What did I do there? Okay, was that rage? It was either, yeah, it must have been rage, right? That seems like that makes sense. So, kind of fun thing about rage, though, that I wasn't really thinking about is, you know, every time I use it, so I've always got Lynx, obviously, which, you know, it benefits him big time. It also benefits the White Knight, for sure. And then one thing that I didn't really think about, though, is I still attack with Harl to try to build up her element, so it actually helps, you know, hurt even a little bit. Maybe not, you know, as much as Lynx or the White Knight, but it still helps. Alright, so we got Eagle Eye going, everybody's all buffed up. Fully expect to be just cranking him with tier 3s, or fierce attacks. And here, he must be getting low, because I believe that's when he uses heal all. I think that's part of a lot of the NPCs, or the bosses' AI, or like their scripts, is when they get low on HP, they'll, from this point on, generally, they'll always use some sort of healing element. Which, I don't know, kind of, that's fine. It's not a big deal. Usually it, you know, unless you're going like heavy on elements, like you're you know, if you're using a ton of elements for every fight, you know, I could see maybe that becoming more of an issue. You know, obviously if you're starting to run out of elements and then he uses heal, I don't know, but that's kind of a stretch to say that that's, you know, gonna be an issue. But anyway, let's finish this. Come on, there we go. White Knight finishes it off. Gets another kill shot. Dude's brutal. Alright, there's the next star. Sprig got 11 health. Very nice. Spoil there. I got the Defender. That's a decent defensive item. Where are you? Damn. Oh, damn. It's time for this, baby. This dual wielding, I don't know what this thing is. It looks like a suit of armor crossed with a spaceship or something. I don't know. Gaga, yo. Okay. It's like a dual wielding Tin Man. Jeez, excuse me. Just coughing right into the microphone. Take that. Yeah, look, this thing just looks crazy. Not something really that's that big of a deal, though. This guy's kind of a chump, to be honest. This was, yeah, and if I remember right, this is completely unnecessary. I think I just crush him with Lynx here in a minute. So, to be honest, I wouldn't even bother doppelganging if you've brought Sprig with. It's just not necessary. Alright. Oh, what? No. Hey, what are you doing? I should be buffing. Oh, wow. Look at that. See, we already dropped him into critical status. And I think I'm going to finish him off. Boom. Oh, no, not quite. Oh, yeah, I did. I lied. I did. Okay, so that was that. That was actually odd. Yeah, that was odd. We'll leave it at that. Alright, got some health. I think the good thing about the Gillet, I think that's what that thing's name is, right? Good thing about him is you don't get another star, so you don't have to worry about you know, potentially losing growth because of that. But anyways, alright, so we need to run for it. You can actually kind of just wait around for him to catch up to you and fight him again. To be honest, it's kind of pointless. I don't really know if I don't think there's any real benefit to doing that, so I'm not going to. But just know that you can. Okay. So, heading into... Oh, I don't know what this place is. Can you call this a library? Yeah, you might as well, right? There's books everywhere. It's a library. It's a circular, really, really cool library that's got a fort on top with a retractable ladder. Okay. So I was trying to hit the switch really quickly, but it looks like I was not able to. Maybe, and that's... I think you do have to fight this guy twice. I just noticed that guy's got... this thing's got like a face on his chest. Kind of reminds me of that guy from Darkstalkers. What was his name? The dude, the samurai guy with the creepy face on his armor. Oh, his name's right on the tip of my tongue, like Bishaman or something like that. Anyways, kind of reminds me of him. Boom! That's that, though. So he got one turn, which I guess is something. Alright, get some more health here. More mithril. I guess if you want to just collect mithril, you could fight him over and over or something. I don't know. I don't know. Actually, you know what? I don't know how many times you can actually fight him. I don't think I've ever really tried. But I think if he does catch up to you a little earlier, you know, I think once you get to this point, you're good to go. But like on the way, like out on that bridge type area, I think you can fight him out there too, if you let him catch you. Alright, here's Grobik here to save the day. Step aside. Don't be foolish. Dude, he's a cyborg, okay? I don't think he has like a... Maybe he has a foolish chip implanted. I don't know. Ah, okay. That was pretty awesome. Just saying. This is endless. Oh, break through the window. Chrono Trigger style. Boom! Yeah, see? Chrono Trigger similarity there? I don't know. Anyways. Let's, where do we land here? Oh, yes! This part's actually kind of cool. Alright, so luckily we jumped out into the Dragoon hay. I have an idea. Leave it to me. Okay. Over here. What was that noise? Ah! That is an angry dragon stampede. Angry dragons. Terrible. Why did you save us? You opposed them. I imagine that's how Grobik speaks. Thus Grobik will join you. Right? I don't know. Right? Seems cyborgish. Alright, there he is. It's like a cyborg ninja. He's got some weird... What is that thing over his face? I don't know. Reminds me of a ninja. I don't know why. Scarf? Call upon Grobik whenever you need help. Okay. Speaking like JP from Grandma's Boy. Gotta love that movie, by the way. Oh, so good. Please sit on my... I'll just stop right there. Inapprops. Okay. Where to next? Apparently, Viper Manor? Yeah, that's right. We can go right back in Viper Manor, which I think is funny. Right after the Stampede. Let's do it. Okay, so to get back in, I think you have to have Norris with you. Yeah, for the time being. And then I think later on that might change. And you might not. Actually, I know it changes eventually. And I don't know at what point in the game. But at some point, you won't need to haul Norris with you. But for the time being, he has to be with you if you want to get back in. And I think we're actually going to go grab his tech, his tier 7 tech. So let's go. Yep, this is where Norris is at. Or the other version of Norris, however you want to say it. Who are you? Another me? What's going on? I'm not sure that this little exchange really makes a whole lot of sense. I kind of feel like they didn't really know what to say to each other, and so they're just like saying random things. I don't know. Or really vague things. We're not gonna get anywhere by standing in or staying in one place or whatever he says. It's like, what? What are you even, dude? Are you on? How many drugs are you on, Norris? All right. So, anyways, we got top shot there. I guess obviously one thing to know about the tier 7 techs is that they can't be used by different characters. So Norris's top shot tech can't be equipped on anyone else. It can only be equipped on Norris, which is probably obvious, but and if you were to try it out, it would be really easy to figure that out. Here I fail so hard. I completely forgot about this. So you push all these statues, and I don't think it actually matters which ones you push where, as long as all 4 end up on these, squares. But you have to approach this treasure chest from the back. And you can actually kind of see here on the floor there's like a circle cut out. And then there's a note, I think, on the back wall that says something like, respect my behind or something like that, which is hilarious. But if you fail, you drop into this place. So this is kind of funny, though. So there must be like a tube, okay, that leads to the above the jail cell, because that spot that we were at there was not directly in front of the door, which is where you drop down the first time you try to solve that puzzle, I guess. So, anyways, I guess it makes sense that the tubes would feed into each other and all end up at the jail cell, right? That makes sense. But alright, so I gotta push all these back into place because the puzzle resets. Like I said, though, excuse me. There actually is a hint on the back wall that says something like respect my behind or something, which means interact with the chest. Walk around the back side of the chest and then try to open it. So, all right, let's blink. It was kind of funny, though, that I forgot all about that. I dropped down in there. I was like, no, what? Okay, it's a good reason why we borrowed the contents. If you want it back, come to the Isle of the Damned and bring Sir Karsh. Signed, Salt and Pepper. Which we're definitely going to want to do eventually. I'm not sure if I'm going to take care of that right now. I would say most likely not. But that is a side quest. And again, make sure if you decide to take that on to bring Mr. Karsh with you. And that's I would say a fairly extended side quest, or you can almost say it's like 2 side quests put together, resulting in one amazing weapon for Surge, or Lynx, however you want to, or whatever you want to call them. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know if I end up doing that in the next video or not. I would guess not. I guess I would sure think it's going to be a little while before I decide to take that side quest on. But anyways, I'm running out of time here, so I have to cut the commentary. Hope this guide was helpful though, and hope you join me for more. All right, as always, thank you for watching.